Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I'm your host, FD for Sage5.tv with yet another crypto portfolio update. And this time is the 15K to 600K portfolio challenge, the larger of the two crypto public portfolios we share with you guys week in, week out. And the 15K to 600K portfolio challenge is a portfolio made up of projects from 6 ecosystems of blockchains in Ethereum, Cardano, Polkadot, which is Dotsama, a combination of Polkadot and Kusama combined, Cosmos ecosystem, a mixed portfolio where anything goes, as well as the Avalaunch ecosystem. The idea is to invest a total of $2,500 into each of these ecosystems to give us a total of $15,000 once the whole budget has been allocated, which then gives us a portfolio worth $15,000, then manage it all the way up to 600K. That's our target. I think that's feasible because we've got some strong candidates that are going to outperform, and we also have others that are suffering. For example, the Polkadot ecosystem, as you will find out. But before I jump into this week's update, guys, please note that I am not a financial advisor. If you do require financial advice, please approach someone who's trying to give you financial advice. The information contained within this video is just for educational as well as entertainment purposes. And this content is also not targeted at UK audiences for the sole reason that the UK authorities do deem anything crypto related to be extremely risky, and they're trying to protect you just in case you end up losing your savings, your funds, and your investment. That's it, guys. Let's come back to this week's updates. But you got to start with Bitcoin, isn't it? What a move. What a move. That was incredible. If this is a sign of things to come, we can't wait to see it. But Bitcoin's recent moves were impressive, and very soon, probably a couple of weeks, will be over 100K. I'm not stating anything against that, but I'm just saying within a couple of weeks, it will be over 100K. That's just me saying. And then, not long after that, auction season, I'm hoping, will come our way and we can see our bags moon. So let's come back to our portfolio then. So we start with the Ethereum ecosystem where we hold positions in VulcanForged, PerpetualProtocol, and AEVO. Let's start with VulcanForged, this PRR token, and this week it's priced at $2.74. Portfolio is now valued at $281.89. Week on week, we are up 12%. Overall, we are still down 22.4%. Next is PerpetualProtocol's PEP token, which is priced at 69.1 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $690.88. And week on week, we are up 5.2%. Overall, we are now up 62.5%. Last one for Ethereum, it's AEVO, formerly Ribbon Finance. And this week, it's priced at 34.5 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $383.51. Week on week, we are up 3.9%. Overall, we are still up 45.3%. So that means our Ethereum basket to our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge is this week valued at $1,356.28. And it's up from last week by 6.2%. And overall, we are now up 30.6%. Moving on to Cardano blockchain, where we hold positions in Cardano's native token or coin, which is ADA, World Mobile Tokens, WMTX token, Lenify, formerly AEDA Finance, SundaeSwap, and Wing Riders. So let's start with Cardano's native coin, which is ADA, and this week it's priced at 55.8 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $668.96, and week on week we are up 42.6%. Overall, we are now up 94.4%. Next is World Mobile Tokens, WMTX token, and this week it's priced at 26.5 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $532.31. Week on week we are up 48.9%. Overall, we're now up 103.3%. Lenify is up next, and this week it's priced at $1.66. Portfolio is now valued at $2,005.79. Week on week, we are up a massive 115.2%. It was actually a lot higher than that, but at the time of recording, that's where we are at. And overall, we are now up 200.5%. Next is SundaeSwap, is Sunday token, and it's priced at 1 cent. Portfolio is now valued at $1,060.07. Week on week, we are up 64%. Overall, we are up 30.9%. So, like I was saying, the Cardano ecosystem is starting to wake up now and fade it at your own risk. I think there are some promising projects within this ecosystem, and with the moves they are making with Bitcoin OS, personally I will be silly not to invest in. I've already been making moves since during the bear market, and I'm not going to stop now. Especially in my private portfolio, I'm buying huge assets from the Cardano ecosystem, buying big bags. Next is Wing Riders and WRT token, which is priced at 2.4 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $261.96. Week on week we are up 52.8%. Overall, we are still down 45.1%. But who cares? The rest of the Cardano assets, they are performing well. So our Cardano basket this week is valued at $4,529.09, and it's up on last week by a massive 75.4%. Overall, we are now up 79%. So good recovery from Cardano. We can't wait to see what comes next. We then move on to Polkadot and Kusama combined, and that's Dotsama, and we've got assets in that portfolio including Bit.Counterpioneer, now it's called Mnet, and the NEAR token, RMRK.app, Moonbeam Network, and InjectiveProtocol. Let's start with Bit.Counterpioneer's NEAR token or Mnet's NEAR NEAR token and is priced at 1.8 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $14.75. Week on week, we are actually down 3.5%. Overall, we are now down 94%. Next is RMRK, and the RMRK token this week is priced at 30.2 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $112.60. Week on week, we are actually down 12.9%, and overall, we are down 85%. And RMRK, of all these assets, is probably one of the most disappointing because we had huge expectations. But maybe once the narrative comes back, gaming and metaverse, we may see different things. Next is Moonbeam Network's Glimmer token, and this week it's priced at 17.2 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $345.38. Week on week, we are up 2.4%, and overall, we are down 53.2%. Finally, for Dotsama, it's Kill Protocol and the Kill token, which is priced at 12 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $126.32, and week on week, we are down 12.5%. Overall, we are down 68.6%. So our Dotsama basket this week is valued at $599.05 and is down on last week by 4.2%. Overall, it's now down 71.6%, which easily makes it the worst performing basket within the 15K to 600K portfolio challenge. We move on to Cosmos ecosystem, where we hold positions in EVMOS, Injective, Persistence, and Axelar. So we start with EVMOS, and the EVMOS coin this week is priced at 1.8 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $20.69. Week on week, we are up 51.9%, but overall, we are still down 95.7%, and I think that makes EVMOS the worst performing asset across the whole 15K to 600K portfolio challenge. Next is Injective's ING coin, which is priced at $24.78. Portfolio is now valued at $2,478.17. Week on week, we are up 15.5%. Overall, we are up 493.4%. Next is Osmosis Osmo coin, which is priced at 46 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $463.66. Week on week, we are up 4%, and overall, we are down 7%. Persistence's XPRT coin is up next, and this week is priced at 17.6 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $181.94, and week on week, we are up 2.2%. Overall, we are down 23.9%. Finally, it's Axelar in the AXL coin, which is priced at 70.3 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $733.42, and week on week, we are actually down 6.2%. Overall, we are still up 69.6%. So our Cosmos ecosystem basket this week is valued at $3,877.88, and it's up slightly on last week by 8.8%. Overall, we are now up 77.2%. Moving on to the mixed portfolio, where anything goes, and in there we hold positions in NEARProtocol, Pythnetwork, Beam, and Shrapnel. So we start with the NEAR coin, which is this week priced at $5.40. Portfolio is now valued at $305.25, and week on week we are up 28.5%. Overall, we are now up 62.6%. Pythnetwork is up next, and the Pyth token this week is priced at 39.9 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $877.97. Week on week, we are up 2.8%. Overall, we are up 4%. Beam is up next, and this week it's priced at 2.1 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $677.31. Week on week, we are up 11%. Overall, we are up 23.3%. Shrapnel is up next, and the Shrap coin this week is priced at 3.3 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $124.69, and week on week, we are down 10.9%. Overall, we are now down 69.6%. So our mixed portfolio this week is valued at $1,985.22. It's still up on last week by 8.4%, but overall, we are up 3.3%. Finally, it's Avalaunch blockchain or ecosystem, where we hold positions in Avalaunch's native coin, which is AVAX, TFG's Joe token, formerly Traderjoe, and Avalaunch's Ava token. Let's kick it off then with AVAX, and this week is priced at $32.54. Portfolio is now valued at $1,700.79, and week on week we are up 17.7%. Overall, we are up 133.1%. TFJ's Joe token is up next, and this week is priced at 36.8 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $440.78. Week on week we are up 8.9%. Overall, we are down 10.1%. Finally, for Avalaunch, it's the Zava token. This week it's priced at 61.5 cents. Portfolio is now valued at $1,546.63. Week on week we are up 49.7%, and overall we are up 219.7%. So that means our Avalaunch basket this week is valued at $3,688.20, and it's up on last week by 27.9%. Overall, it's also up by 118.1%. So our 15K to 600K portfolio this week is valued at $16,035.72, and it's up on last week. It's up by a quarter or 25.6%. Overall, we are now up 39.7%. In terms of net gains, we are looking at $4,553.05. But if we include the profits we took earlier in the bull run from Akashi network, we are looking at $5,247.17, and those are net gains of 45.7%. Okay, not bad. Good going. I think we've got a good mixture of portfolios. There are others that we, in hindsight, could have ignored them completely, but when you are doing your research and trying to invest, you don't have all the facts, and you cannot guess what some of these teams are doing. Okay, but so far I think this is a solid portfolio. Yes, they are not life-changing gains yet, but that's coming, I can assure you. I'm confident in what we're doing. That's the other thing you got to do in a bull run. If you don't want to be swayed by what the next person is doing, you've got to be committed, have some resolve, and not get moved by the next best thing. That's what we're doing. Anyway guys, that's it for this week's update to our 15k to 600k portfolio challenge. Until the next one, this is FD for C5.tv signing out for now. Bye.